Good morning. I'm just having a good discussion with the people I have in studio, and I'm not alone because we are at that time where we have our lounge number 2. And again, I do not know whether I'm alone MCM. I have another set of 2 gentlemen. Karibuni sana. How are you guys?
We're good.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
How was your weekend?
Though I'm a student here.
This is how Monday looks like here.
Okay.
Karibuni sana. How was your weekend?
It was great.
Yes, I know, but for one that you are from Mizizi Afriqa, that you're poets from Mizizi Afriqa, but I feel like I want you to introduce yourself to our audience so that they know who we are speaking to on this camera.
Okay, I'm Vico from Mizizi Afriqa and I'm a poet.
Exactly, amazing.
I'm Roba from Mizizi Afriqa, I'm also a poet. Basically, Mizizi Afriqa is a group of artists who major on spoken word, group poetry specifically, and infusion with live band to advocate for social justice.
Amazing. I feel like you've just given us our whole introduction. So Mizizi Afriqa, when did this group start?
We started 2 years back. This year we'll be celebrating our 3rd anniversary, July, through a concert. But we are now 2 years and counting.
Exactly, 2 years and counting. That is amazing. Who was the founder of Mizizi Afriqa?
The founder of Mizizi Afriqa are the members.
Yes, are the members of Mizizi. I like that. So it's a group of people.
We came together in a certain concert that happened in our church, at our church in Utawala. And we decided to form a group since we are advocating for the same agenda. Yes. So we saw it wise to form a group and be organized in a professional way.
Amazing. So what is the agenda of Mizizi Afriqa at the very core? Why did you form this group?
Okay, we formed this group to express our talents.
Yes.
But then we saw it wise to use our talents to address some issues that are not spoken of widely in the society.
Amazing. And one of these issues is social justice. Can you please explain to our audience in layman's language what is social justice?
Basically, social justice is speaking for Wanjiku, like about the rights, the freedoms, and the injustices. Like basically, to make sure Wanjiku and live comfortably in a life that he or she deserves.
Exactly. What are some of the topics now under social justice? What are some of the topics that you guys address?
Okay, there are some human rights, gender-based violence, mental health, issues that are affecting us directly, but we don't know how to express them because maybe the society has assumed or has put it in a way that it should just be there.
Yes. Currently, in regard to your current performance piece, you are talking about mental health. Can you please tell me, give me a background of why you decided to tackle mental health?
For mental health, it's something personal to us and to everyone actually. We say there's no health without mental health, and most of the time when we see health, we focus on the body, we forget about the mind, and it's something that has been neglected. And if you look recently, there have been cases here and there from suicide to depression due to our environment and the state we are in. And therefore we saw it's important for us to use art for advocacy and just create awareness out there.
When you said it is personal to Mizizi Afriqa, is there like a case study that you can give us that happened within you guys?
So Saturday we launched a video called Fake Smile. Generally it's a journey through depression and suicide, and it happened to one of us some time back. We lost him, and we decided to dedicate a piece for him, and not only to dedicate and just go further and do something that will prevent further deaths to suicide. So that's why we launched Fake Smile.
Yes,
video.
We're going to be taking a look at that piece shortly, but before that I want just to have these conversations. What are the misconceptions around mental health?
Mental health it's like I call it a sin in Africa, Kwanza among the youth sana, they think you shouldn't be that vulnerable to to have stress. They say you are young for this.
Yeah.
You
What
know.
are you stressing about?
Bado hujaona life, you know.
Exactly.
You're still young. But then we find that a 13-year-old girl or boy commits suicide. You see, there's so many misconceptions about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't tell all of them, but there are many.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there is actually need to address it. Yes,
Yeah,
please go
actually,
ahead.
to paint the perfect picture is if you are suffering from something like malaria or headache or a broken leg, like it's something that you can confidently tell to somebody. But
I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, you're not feeling well. But when there's somebody or yourself or your relative is, you know, mentally ill through maybe schizophrenia or anything, there's a silence, there's stigma. People don't want to talk about it. Probably atafungiwa mahali or be taken to witchcrafts, you know, to preachers and stuff. But as opposed to, you know, with what we consider normal illness, unapeleka hospitali directly. Yeah, so it's an African one to have a mental illness. And the stigma is so heavy.
Exactly. Is there like a medical condition? You know, I know it moves from just basic stress to more as you know, as it is not taken care of over time. Is there like a medical term for it?
Of this depression, you can be diagnosed there's clinically diagnosed depression. However, mental illnesses are so many.
Because I feel like, you know, the way you can be having malaria and your joints are aching and you go to the hospital and tell the doctor my joints are aching. Like how do you express I feel stressed?
Okay, for depression, it's a long period of low and sadness, about from 2 weeks going onwards. Among, you know, feeling isolated, or you lose interest to things that you used to do, or you just don't want to see people and you just feel low. And it's mostly a period of 2 weeks and above, and you feel that way. Don't self-diagnose yourself, of course. Just seek help.
Exactly. Other than what you guys are doing, which is to help socially, how can someone who is feeling I am heading there, or this sadness is not normal, you know, it's been 3, it's been 4 weeks, how can they get help?
Okay, we have partnership with the Mental 360 and Headspace 254. The Mental 360 provides services affordable or even free, but affordable to anyone undergoing depression or any signs of a mental illness. You can check their page at Mental 360, Facebook and Instagram. You can contact them. They have a personal way of handling.
I also heard, is it as mental illness is not just restricted to young people. Yes, young people are mostly affected, but just this last weekend I had a very sad case of actually an elderly guy who committed suicide, and you wonder, you have come from so far. So it is not just constricted to young people, is it?
So you find that the older people, they tend to be a role model to the young ones. So we and them also assume that they cannot go under a mental illness. You find that they're like the leaders. They should show that this thing, you can handle it.
They should know how to handle mental health.
You find that even a boy from when he's young, anakuzwa ina ile mentality ya you should be strong. You are a boy and you should handle this thing like a man from when he's young. So you find that these pressures, akifika 20, a teenager, you find that the pressure is high. But to an older guy, it's an African to have a mental illness. We are merogwa, you see. Alijinyonga mbele mashetani, you see. We
relate it to traditional sources rather than just normal illness, clinical illnesses.
And actually, to help, you know, if you cannot approach somebody or an organization, just speak to someone. It's that simple, like a friend or somebody who you can trust and confide to. Sometimes the act of just speaking, it's called talk therapy. When you just speak to someone, you feel a bit lighter, and it isn't.
You are
it
not
goes
alone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I want us to listen to that piece. Then
Yeah.
we will come back and just discuss the effects you guys want that piece to have in the society.
It's okay.
Can we take a look?
I don't know why. Mateso chini ya maji, moyo wangu ndani cry. Na pia na fake smile, mabesto na furahi. Kumbe ndani mimi nadai, ni kama nimefungwa mimi siwezi bonga. Nabaki ndani naumia. Mawazo ni kibao kichwani yananisonga. Na siwezi kujiachilia. Najua mwanaume ni kujikaza. Nikijaribu bonga nitalegeza. Na ni vipi mabesto wangu watanibeba. Wataniona kama nimezembea. Inanibidi mimi nyamaze. Nikijaribu juu chini bora njikaze. Staki nije niwashangaze. Mtaharibu jina langu mulisambaze. Inanibidi mimi nyamaze. Nikijaribu juu chini bora njikaze. Staki nije niwashangaze. Mtaharibu jina langu mulisambaze. Hivi ni vita vyangu vya kindani. Napigana vitamina nani. Hivi ni vita vyangu vya kindani. Hivi ni vita vyangu vya kindani. Napigana vitamina nani. Hivi ni vita vyangu vya kindani.
Fight, 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 fight. On the red corner, ni thoughts zangu. On the blue corner, ni thoughts zangu bado. Zina exchange blows, quick and fast. My mind during inner self the audience. Tayari kuendelema, thoughts versus thoughts. Punch against punch, soon takuwa knocked out. Lakini strong tu wangu, strong tu wangu, strong tu wangu, tu wangu. Siwezi share naye. He battled to fight alone till the end. Strong tu wangu, strong tu wangu. Punching gloves, shageuka rifles. Inner emotions, inner aim against each other. Inner self, iko right in the middle. Shots fired, niko badly wounded ndani. Lakini strong tu wangu, strong tu wangu. Hapa kuna ceasefire, na shoot till the last bullet. So natumia smile ka bandage, kucover up zile dents niko nazo moyoni. Kuishia normal life ndio imekuwa my bulletproof. Ndio wasi notice, strong tu wangu. But my mind is a crime scene. But my mind is a crime scene. Do not cross. My follows murdered in cold blood. I'm a dead man walking. Strong to wangu, strong to wangu. But I give life to others through my deeds. Cause sitaki wafike place nimefika. Kushare smile in public, but kushed tears in private. Niko at peace with others, but inner self iko in conflict. It's a war zone, nuclear weapons about to be launched. Armored emotions, stress isha take cover. Bitterness iko on the front line, anger may call for backup. Loneliness will restock, dilemmas iko on their marks, ready to fire. Strong to wangu, rage to sniper. Silence the marksman. Solitude to army. One man army. Strong to wangu. Lakini hizo ni za kindani. Za nje nimeshikilia kamba mkononi. On the red corner ni thoughts zangu. On the blue corner ni thoughts zangu bado. Zina exchange blows, quick and fast, strong to
inanibidi mimi nyamaze. Nikijaribu juu chini bora njikaze.
Wow, that is just such a surreal piece. Before we go anywhere, take me through the process of making such a piece.
Okay, while making a piece, or such a piece?
Yeah, this
one.
specific piece. Yes.
Okay, this one after we lost one of us, as we told you earlier.
Yeah.
Everybody, it was like a week of slow recovery.
Yeah.
Because we had an event coming, we have to practice, but then we've lost one of us.
Yeah.
But then kila mtu alienda kivyake, then we decided to just write something to a dedication.
Yeah.
But we didn't know everybody had written something.
Yeah.
So when we came together, we fused the piece and saw it wise to
exactly
to produce it.
To share. What emotion do you want this piece to send out there? What is the message that you want this piece to send out there?
One, the most important thing is it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay to be vulnerable, and nobody's ever alone. Just don't, have those inner battles and emotion by yourself.
Yes.
And we do hope that this piece may be an inspiration to so many people out there, and also prevent more deaths to suicide, especially the young people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Before we go to your social media handles, what other issues are you guys as Mizizi Afriqa dealing with, apart from mental health?
Okay.
Yeah.
We have various themes that we tackle, like gender-based violence, social justice, I think human rights stuff.
Yeah.
We talk about the youth majorly, because we are youths also.
Yes.
And
Youth for the youth.
yeah.
I saw you had a discussion about teenage pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy.
Yeah, just before you guys.
Yes,
So you
it's
also
also
talk,
something that we do. Basically, just anything that affects you as an individual.
Yeah.
And we're in a society where right now we just want to focus with the hype, and especially among the youth, with the hype. But sometimes we forget that there are things that we suffer or just go through or just experience, and they are not okay. Yeah. And we just decided to follow that path, to speak for those unspoken things or things that people are not comfortable to talk about.
And we also organize events that are themed. Yeah. And so people get a chance to see the other side of life. Yeah. You see, when we tackle them in a unique way, and the packaging of the event is so suitable for.
What are some of these events that you guys have actually been at?
Okay, there's one called the Cradle Arts Festival. It's majorly mental health. Yeah. And there's one we dubbed Brikicho. Yeah. Brikicho is unaona kujificha, and so we find the hidden stuff. Yes. Then we show you.
Yes. Amazing. Yeah. How can a person interested join Mizizi Afriqa?
For now, we are closed.
Yeah, or even support. If you're not accepting new members yet, I know formation of a group, it takes time. Yeah, so how about supporters?
Okay, for support and encouragement, you can reach us out at miziziafriqa@gmail.com. Yes. Yeah, from there we'll see on our social media handles.
Yes, kindly give us your social media handles.
At Mizizi Afriqa, Africa with the Q, of course. Mizizi Afriqa's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Just follow us. Feel free to reach out for anything, collaboration or questions or any. Just Mizizi Afriqa. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Mizizi Afriqa is a place to be. Thank you so much for joining me. I think we have had a healthy discussion. Thank you so much. And I hope that you at home has learned a thing or two. We try to bring you people out here who you can reach out to, organizations that have come together for you, people that you can reach out and hold their hand and they will take you through. I hope that you have learned. We'll go for a very short break. When we come back, we are still celebrating women. Irene Niva and Ken Kimani are going to be joining me shortly. Thank you so much.
Hata fedha za chakula ni nadri kama kuona ndovu ikitaga mayai. Anakufa kwa njaa huku watoto wakafiri wakilemewa kula juu tumbo ishajaa. Kisha chakula inatupwa kwa jaa la taka. Najua njaa ziko written all over my body. So naficha na nguo navaa. Naogopa kuitisha usaidizi kwa mzazi. Juu stress ako nazo staki mzigo impunguzie uhai. Nimepitia barabara ya makaa moto na pons. Bila kiatu na red carpet nilikotoka. So usiniambie nikuonyeshe scars. Juu ni pain nataka kuforget. Pain nazidi kuregret.